So I wanted to go back to the whole Sky Moore. I was thinking about this all week long, and I am going to say it right here, right now. This is your sleeper pick for the fantasy league.
Nope.
I think he's going to make a difference. I kind of wanted to say explode, but I think he's going to be huge. And then pick him up for your fantasy league. You can pick him up late. You can pick him up cheap, and he's going to make a huge difference for you.
What was your record in fantasy last year?
I won it. Oh, here's my belt right here.
That you did?
Yeah, I won it all right here.
The belt actually.
So let's go ahead and move on now. So Aaron Rodgers, look, I don't care. I don't give a rat's ass how big of a fan you are. I could be a fan of all kinds of players, but I'll be honest and say, hey, they're losing it, whatever. Dude, he had players in Green Bay. He had good coaches.
Devontae Adams.
He's just Aaron Rodgers. He's Aaron Rodgers. He looks good during the freaking season, but then when it comes down to actually playing, what did he do? Won it once?
Man, everyone's hanging on to
Super Bowl, yeah.
Everyone's hanging on to yesterday when it comes to Aaron Rodgers, and that's just how I see it.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers had never had a number one, first round draft pick at a wide receiver to play for him.
It doesn't matter. He had Devontae Adams, who was the number one receiver in the NFL for several years.
You're right.
That's ludicrous.
You're right, but name another receiver for him.
He had Randall Cobb.
Randall Cobb
was solid, yes.
Who was
he had,
90 playing last year.
Ken, it doesn't matter about your wide receivers. It's about your quarterback. I mean, look at Tom
Brady. Had they
Brady.
played with Patrick,
he made mediocre wide receivers look fantastic. And then those mediocre wide receivers went to other teams and faded out.
Do you know Tom Brady always played for a top 10 defense?
It helps.
Always.
You could be number 9. You can still lose if you're in a mediocre.
But it makes a huge difference if you have a decent quarterback.
So what you're saying is Patrick Mahomes is the GOAT.
Patrick, I'll agree with that, yeah.
Me too.
But I'm just saying, there's a lot of things that factor into it. Like, you just can't say.
True.
You just can't say Aaron Rodgers is trash when he had a horrible defense constantly, never had a number one receiver to throw to aside from Devontae Adams.
They were low-scoring games.
It's when you look at how many yards did he throw for, how many touchdowns did he throw for.
He was throwing interceptions when
he was
mattered.
Very low. And guess what? He wasn't playing defense. He was playing offense.
They're double covering.
It has nothing to do with the defense.
Then look to other places. He kept on throwing interceptions, bro. No.
He could throw it to Robert Tonyan.
No.
Dude, no matter what,
Robert Tonyan, who was hurt last year?
No matter what, we're going to hate on Aaron Rodgers.
You can hate on him all you want. He carries me in fantasy all the time.
Bullshit.
No. For the last 2 years,
dude,
you picked him up and he did nothing for you.
Oh, really? Look at, not last year's stats, a year before stats.
The year before also.
Oh, hold on. So the one year that you won the title, the one year that you won the fantasy title in my league,
I've won multiple
No. I'm talking about my league.
Your
league. Dude, I'm not trying to dog you. Take it easy.
This is mine.
No, it's not. But it actually is in front of the person that won. But
I don't want everything in front of me.
The year that you won in my league, did you have Aaron Rodgers as your starting quarterback?
I've won so many leagues I can't keep track of when I won.
Well, you know what? I'm in 3 leagues with you,
shit.
and I know and I can tell you which of those that you've won. So I don't know about your other leagues, but I know about the leagues that I'm in with you, which are 3, by the way. And you didn't win any of them last year with Aaron Rodgers.
The argument
I didn't have Aaron Rodgers last year. He was on my bench.
Where
he should be.
Yeah, because I had
put him on your bench this year too. Just plug him in whenever you're real.
All right, remember
fuck you. We hate Aaron Rodgers.
He also loved Jimmy G. Jimmy G.
Who? No, I've never.
Yeah, you do. You're a big fan of the. You're a big fan of the Vegas team.
All right, we'll move on.
Vegas football team that we
Aaron
never say
Rodgers
their
is a
name
great
of this.
player, but we're never going to say nothing nice about him on here.
You don't
other
have
than
to.
Ken.
You don't have to.
That's true.
I'm just saying, from a betting perspective, I will take that as plus 2,000 for a $100 bet. That's a nice bet.
Oh man, that's $100 you're gonna lose.
All right, we're gonna move on from there.
We move into. Go ahead. Yes. What?
Dude, I wanted to bring up. When we transition over to NFL, I wanted to bring up. So there was an interview. There was an interview.
Oh yes.
What's his name?
Antonio Brown.
Kinda, sorta.
Jamila Hill. Jamarcus Hill.
No, it's like a running.
Jamar. Oh, the Chase guy.
Jamal Run. What's it called? Jamal Run.
Mr. Chase.
Mr. Chase.
Jamar.
What's up, Jamar?
Chase
You're a hell of a receiver, but you're
from
whack on the media.
Cincinnati motherfucking Bengals. All right, so he was there. No, let's go ahead and backtrack
I'll give him
a
his
little
props.
bit.
Go ahead, back
Okay.
it up. Back it up.
So they interviewed Joe Burrow. I
Burrow.
like that guy. I do like that guy. Burrow hit my ass. I do like
Joe
him.
Burrow, here's to you, buddy.
He is
second
pretty,
best
he is
quarterback
pretty-
in the league.
Yeah, he is pretty cool. So they interviewed him and hey, you know, who's the best quarterback out there? And he actually said Patrick Mahomes, a good man. You know, he proved a lot. You know, and blah blah blah. This
What
and
else?
that.
What
Just gave
else
him
could he have
props.
said?
Right. I mean, you know what? That's humble. Thank you, Joe Burrow. But this dude is writing a lot of checks. Joe Burrow is writing a lot of motherfucking checks. Burrow?
Yeah, I didn't know about this. Inform me.
He's writing a lot of checks that his own players cannot fucking cash.
All right, I think you're saying it wrong.
Yeah.
I
Back
think
it
you're
up.
saying it
I think-
backwards.
I think
you're
his
saying
players
his
are
players
writing-
are writing a lot of checks that Joe Burrow ain't going to be able to cash, because Joe Burrow has nothing.
Joe Burrow's
been
not
nothing
talking
but
the shit.
positive for Patrick Mahomes.
But he's writing checks for his own players.
How?
And they're bouncing.
Okay, how?
Because his own players, like Jamar Chase,
So they're writing checks.
They're writing the checks.
Not
Walt-
Joe
Walt
Burrow.
doesn't know how the
Is
financial
that how the
system
saying
works.
goes? Okay. So they're taking out loans that Burrow
Okay.
is saying, like, who in the fuck? Well, why you calling me for?
Now you
Oh,
got
so-
it. Now you
so-
got it. Now Burrow's going to be
Okay.
responsible for the loans that the other players
Yes,
are taking
so
out.
Burrow's a co-signer. That's what you're
we're
saying.
calling on behalf of Jamar Chase.
He's only
like,
co-signing
why?
if he's co-signing.
Yeah.
what
Well,
they're
he's
saying.
saying a lot of
Got
stupid
it.
shit.
Got
So
Jamar Chase.
Okay, get to the
Jamar
point here.
Chase is trying to take out a loan in your name.
Okay.
So then they interviewed Jamar Chase and
Yeah.
they're like, yeah, you know, who's your favorite quarterback? Well, Joe Burrow, of course. Blah blah blah. You know, the best quarterback out there. Yeah, Joe Burrow. So they were like, well, Joe. You know, we.
What
talked
about
to
the
him.
MVP?
But I'm gonna.
I'm
gonna defend
I'm still
Jamar
talking.
Chase.
Okay, no.
Oh, go ahead, go
Give,
ahead.
give me, give me a moment. You
I was
can.
setting you up for that.
Yeah, you can. I'm setting you up for that one if you want. If you want to defend that crap. So
I will.
So they're like, well, you know, we talked to Joe Burrow, and he said Patrick Mahomes. He goes, Pat who?
Yes, you said that.
And then Cincinnati media, God bless them, they're like, and everybody started doing their little fake ass laugh. Pat who? Okay, so he had never to talk that shit. So Patrick Mahomes during the ring ceremony,
Yes.
he's
favorite part,
humble,
favorite part.
he's modest. He's like, fuck that shit. Hey, look, I got a ring right here.
He did a little.
They took a picture. He tweeted it. He said, "What, Ken?"
Like, I
No,
don't know.
he didn't say that.
He tweeted it.
I know. Never mind. You missed the whole thing. He said, "That's who."
That's right.
He
Question mark.
Fucking perfect.
Question
hold on.
mark. 2 rings.
He posted a picture of him holding up his 2 rings on his hand.
Was it a
and
question mark?
And
I thought it was
the
just
caption said,
that's who.
"That's who." So here's why I'm going to defend Jamar Chase. So,
Good
right.
luck.
So hold on. What do you expect him to
devil's
say?
advocate.
Right. No,
Yeah.
it's not
Yeah.
even devil's advocate. It's keeping it real.
No, yeah,
What do you
you're right.
expect him
You're
to
right.
say? He has arguably easily the second
Second
best
best,
quarterback.
yeah.
So if I'm Jamar Chase and if I play for Joe Burrow, I may not say what he said, but I am backing my guy all day.
Yeah.
I'm saying no matter what, he's going to have Joe Burrow's back.
Sure.
And that was his way of doing it, was by
Sure.
him saying Pat who. I don't think it's that
Yeah.
big of
Nope.
a deal.
to the extent to where he says
Dude.
Pat who, but you can
Nope.
just say no.
Yeah,
my
it's
guy.
a yeah. Look,
Right.
I get where he's coming from. He gets a pass for me.
I don't give him the pass. He got clowned.
That's not a
and
pass.
props to Patrick Mahomes and his social media crew because that was
That
an
was
ideal,
fucking awesome.
freaking treat.
He
A
said-
tweet.
I was surprised that Patrick Mahomes even replied. To be honest,
Yeah, but it was
What?
it was
That was
classy.
a perfect reply.
It was
I didn't say it was
classy
bad.
and it was
I
just
was just
like
surprised.
spot on. He goes, "That's who," and it was just him and his ring.
Yep.
both his rings, and it's just like that's who we're talking about.
Jambal 0, Patrick 2.
Absolutely.
So